$500,000 with a little under 5,000 subscribers on YouTube is what Serge Gatari made by just making content. Which is why in this video I'm going to be breaking down the organic content funnel he used to generate the right kind of attention, the exact mechanism he leveraged to nurture that attention, and exactly how he converted those leads to high ticket clients. In fact, I have used this content funnel myself and I haven't made $500,000, but it has helped me book qualified sales calls without doing any cold outreach. So if you're trying to get clients from your content and you're not implementing Serge's strategy, you are literally shooting yourself in the foot. So let's start with Serge's top of funnel. Serge basically generates most of his attention from YouTube. He generates some of his attention from short form content and Twitter and stuff and other podcasts, but YouTube is the most considerable place that he generates attention from. He knows exactly who he's talking to with his content. He knows his ICP, which are service providers, agencies, coaches, consultants who don't have any clients, and he helps them get clients through his content. That's all he does. And in order to get clients through your content, there are steps that you need to take, and he takes them through those steps. That is his entire content strategy. Basically, if you want to get clients for your service, you need to have a good offer. He helps you craft offers in his content strategy. You need to generate leads. He helps you generate leads with his content. You need to book appointments. He helps you book appointments with his content. You need to fulfill a good service. He helps you fulfill a good service with his content. All of this are his content pillars. So he basically just, talks about these main topics in his content. And while he talks about these topics in his content, he has this way of giving you an epiphany, this light bulb moment when you watch his content. He literally changes your beliefs, any beliefs you may have, he changes them. Which is why people love him so much. That is his content strategy. That is his top of funnel content strategy. But within his content, he has call to actions to his nurturing mechanisms. So his nurturing mechanism comes in two phases. The first one is consuming more of his content. Consuming more of his YouTube content, his content on X, following him on Instagram, or listening to his podcast. And the second phase of the mechanism is joining his community, the Natural Born Leader community, where he continues to educate you more through webinars, events, challenges, group coaching, and especially emails. But when you decide to continue watching more of his content, maybe on Instagram or listen to his podcast or follow him on X, he has call to actions, right? But not to his natural born leader communities. But his call to actions are to events, webinars, challenges that he has inside the community. So in order to receive whatever he's pushing, you need to join his community to get access to it, which I think is very, very smart. Then through all of this, through the webinars, events, challenges, assets, courses, through all of this stuff, he nurtures you and gets you ready to buy his high ticket program, GCP. But his GCP, the last time I checked, it was $15,000, and that was like last year. But by now, it's over $20,000 now. So the main question is, how does he make people justify the fact of spending over $15,000 with him? Simple. Google did a study on people like Serge, and they found out that they discovered a rule that they called the 7-11-4 rule, which basically means that in order for a total stranger to get ready to buy your high ticket program or service, they would need to consume 7 hours worth of your content. They would have to receive value from you across 11 touch points and on 4 different platforms. What does this mean? And how does it apply to search? Basically, look, 7 hours. You need to consume 7 hours worth of your content. His YouTube content alone is more than 7 hours. He has a 12-hour course on YouTube, which has over 100,000 views. But in order to fulfill this rule, in order to make this make sense, he needs to provide value on 11 touch points and across 4 different platforms. So Serge provides value on 11 touch points like this. So when you watch a piece of his content and he gives you an epiphany, that's a touch point. When you follow him on Instagram and he tells you to comment a certain word to receive a free asset, that's a touch point. All of these small pieces of value should add up to 11. And it needs to happen. This too needs to happen across 4 different platforms before people can justify spending insane amounts of money on his program. So yeah, that is Serge's entire content funnel. If you have any questions about this, feel free to join my WhatsApp group down below. And if you find my content valuable, subscribe.